Hello and welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host Chris Dionysus. We're here to talk about Mario Kart Tour, the mobile phone game that's been out for about 3 years. And we're talking about the Gacha Gambling system that now is going to be removed after being in the game since the beginning, and it's been going to be replaced by a spotlight shop, so to speak, so you can buy your carts and parts and characters and things like that. Now, people might be wondering why they're getting rid of their gambling mechanic after 3 years. Is it because that there's a lack of sales? Have the gambling addict whales disappeared from the game? But I think I'm going to fill you in on the real reason why. And that is multiple countries, especially in Europe, is looking at loot boxes in gambling in video games. You know, the harmful effects that it has on children and on adults who have addictive type personalities and have gambling problems themselves. And as you know, Nintendo has dabbled into the dark arts of these type of gambling systems when it comes to the mobile games. And they've kept it very much separate from their main games. However, you know, when countries are trying to and looking at potentially changing the law, and you are, Nintendo, a family-friendly company, that doesn't look good in the media or the press. Family-friendly company, having gambling systems for children, that's not really a good pairing for the likes of Nintendo. Now, of course, they've let this slide for 3 years. They introduced it, they put it in it, and they've probably made quite a lot of money out of these people who keep buying these type of systems, these mechanics. So let's have a look at VGC, for example. So players will no longer have to try to win characters randomly, which I always thought was garbage. It will happen on August the 5th. And will cost, you know, the rupees. Each pipe contains 100 different drivers, carts, and gliders, which is very, very annoying. Meaning players could be guaranteed the limited time drivers are used 100 times, which means that you would have to spend up to $236. Now, in Australian dollars, that's probably even more, which is pretty disgusting. They're adding a battle mode too, which, you know, could probably play better than the natural racing game. Which, you know, we all know what the battle mode is. No one really cares about it. So and there are 193 playable characters. That's why this game's made so much money, with 246 cards and 172 gliders. So essentially, in the end, I think Nintendo just doesn't want their image to be tarnished by this gambling mechanic they have introduced back in the day. And I think that's the only reason why. I think that's essentially it. In case the law comes down onto them in different countries, say, hey, look, Nintendo, your game is going to be banned if you have these mechanics in your game. So I think that Nintendo should have never have put this sort of stuff in the mobile phone game. It's probably one of the main reasons why I don't play the game and will continue to not play it. If you want to play a real Mario Kart game, go get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or one of its predecessors in the console series. But that's the real reason why. That's why I think. And yeah, it's good to see it finally go on. And maybe the game can be a bit more playable for those who are looking to get themselves into it on their smartphone devices. So that is it for me. I'll see you next time.